Hey gamers, if you like roguelike games with non-stop shooting action that keeps you playing for hours, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you top 15 best action roguelike FPS that you should play in this 2025. Some of you maybe disagree with the ranking, but that's okay. We all have our opinion. But one thing I do know is that the games here will help you forget about stress, at least for a while. Before we go into the list, I want to tell you about my favorite place to buy games, and that's Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an awesome site for grabbing games at great prices. Not only they always have fantastic discounts, but also they running giveaways you won't want to miss. Seriously, these deals are hard to beat. Where else are you gonna find prices this good? Why pay full price when you can grab the same game for way less, right? Yeah, you can shop for games on all kinds of platforms, like PC, PS5, Xbox, and a Nintendo Switch. No worries, it's 100% legit, fast, and super easy to use, and their support team is available 24/7. So what are you waiting for? Go check out your favorite games by using the link in the description below and start saving your cash with Instant Gaming. And by using my link, you're not just getting awesome deals, but also supporting this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. Hordelord is a fun arena run and shoot FPS that gave me vibes of Unreal Tournament and Modern Doom. Dropping on PC August 18th, this roguelike arena shooter doesn't waste your time with the long campaigns, cutscenes, or filler. It's you, your weapons, and a never-ending horde trying to crush you. The core loop is addictive. Survive waves, grab upgrades, adapt, and try to push just a little further than last time. Every run feels different. One session you might get rapid-fire chaos. The next you're lugging around heavy weapons and trying to make them work against swarming enemies. That unpredictability mixed with leaderboards is what keeps you coming back for just one more run. Ironsand is a sci-fi roguelite FPS that throws you onto a brutal alien desert planet to fight for survival. You can play solo or team up with 3 friends to protecting the long-eared locals from the cult of the Iron God. Each run, you pick a class: Engineer, Medic, Defender, or Berserk, each with unique abilities that change how your squad fights. With randomly generated maps, destructible environments, and a wild arsenal of plasma guns, lasers, and rockets, no two battles ever play out the same. From cyborgs to giant titan robots and sand-dwelling beasts, Ironsand keeps the chaos non-stop. Jump into the beta to join the fight. Hellbreak is a fast-paced, roguelite arena shooter that throws you straight into hell, mixing chaotic gunfights with brutal survival. The story drops you into chaos, basically hell, where you play as a fully customizable undead human, trying to escape endless death and rebirth. You pick a class with its own strengths and weaknesses, then fight using melee bows and a massive magic system for offense, defense, and support. The world is semi-open, giving you room to explore and revisit key areas with traditional RPG elements like skills, stats, and gear upgrades. AFTERBLAST is a roguelite FPS that instantly hooked me with its fast-paced action, slick style, and satisfying shooting. Building around summons like fireflies and guardians feels strong and fun right from the start, while the wild boss fights with their bullet hell style attacks keep you constantly on the move. That said, the weapons feel a bit static, since upgrades don't really change how they shoot. I'd love to see more gun modifiers like multi-shot or ricochets to make each run feel different. Overall, it's a solid with tons of potential, and if the devs push the build crafting further, this could be a seriously awesome roguelite FPS. I tried out Holy Shoot in early access, and while it has some charm, it's still rough around the edges. The art style and character design are fun, and the soundtrack adds good energy to the runs. Combat feels fast and chaotic in a good way, and I really like the weak point system that rewards precision. After a few runs, the gameplay loop starts to feel stale and repetitive. Performance also needs some work, which makes it harder to stay invested. I think the devs are clearly putting in effort, but it's not quite there yet compared to other roguelike shooters. For now, I'd only recommend it if you want to support development, otherwise I'd wait for more updates. Autocratica flips the usual colony sim formula by mixing deep strategy with chaotic FPS action, letting you build your own space regime and call the shots on everything from healthcare to full-blown propaganda. And when things get hot, you jump into first-person roguelite missions to secure resources and crush rebellions yourself. It perfectly balances thoughtful city building with intense run-based combat that keeps every session fresh. The game doesn't preach, but definitely makes you think about power and control in a fun, satirical way. This unique combo of brains and blasters creates a seriously addictive gameplay loop. Keep this one on your radar for its Q4 2025 early access launch.
This will stand as the next monument. This is a once-in-a-lifetime.
I tried UNYIELDER demo, and it instantly grabbed me. The guns feel punchy, and every shot has weight, making firefights super satisfying. Movement is okay, you can dash, slide, and double jump around like an action hero. Boss fights keep the pressure high, throwing non-stop chaos that feels awesome to survive. Landing a good parry or counter is pure hype, dropping loot and giving you a big momentum boost. The flow is simple but addictive. Blast enemies, grab what they drop, and charge into the next fight. The demo already feels smooth and polished, with fights that are both stylish and sweaty. Mixing roguelite upgrades with looter-shooter action keeps runs fresh and exciting. Voidborn is basically Ultrakill mixed with Dark Souls and wrapped in a roguelite format. Its atmosphere is dark, cryptic, and Souls-like, with the low-poly environments that still manage to look stunning at times. The story keeps things vague, but chasing down demigods and burning their souls fits the vibe, and with short runs that last 20 minutes to an hour, the focus stays on performance and improvement while you mess around with fun weapons and upgrades like the Void Singularity Shotgun or sword parries. Enemies and bosses bring just enough variety to keep you playing, though the game can run out of steam faster than other roguelites. Overall, Voidborn is short, stylish, and worth playing if you're into fast FPS action with a Souls-like vibe. Moros Protocol throws Greek mythology into deep space and turns it into a bloody roguelite FPS where you wake up as Alex on the Orpheus, a once powerful warship now crawling with horrors. Combat is fast, frantic, and brutal, and the ship constantly shifts its layout so every run feels fresh and unpredictable. Boss fights are massive, grotesque, and absolutely test your reflexes. Death hits hard, but upgrades between runs make each failure part of the grind toward victory. Co-op lets you drag a friend along for the suffering, which makes dying hilarious instead of just painful. And if you're into fast-paced shooters that punish mistakes but reward persistence, this game is a must-have. Another game that left early access is Bloodshed. The game delivers a fast-paced arena survival boomer shooter with roguelite flavor. It's like Doom Vampire Survivors, and Hexen had a threesome, and this is the baby, and obviously the devs were looking for that specifically. The gunplay is fun, and you get a nice array of abilities and weapons to play along with. Art style and music are superb. Whoever came up with the designs and sound, kudos to you. Visuals are nice, game plays very smoothly. If you enjoy boomer shooters and vampire survivors, you'll feel right at home with this game. Jump Space is the latest co-op spaceship FPS game set to launch this September on Steam and Xbox. It's built as a mission-based shooter for up to 4 players, where you and your crew handle everything from piloting to fighting. What makes it stand out is how smoothly it shifts between crewing the ship, exploring on foot, and even heading out for dangerous spacewalks. Combat takes place both in space and on the ground, and keeping your ship upgraded and intact is key to survival. Teamwork isn't optional here. It's the core of the experience, especially when fighting off the relentless machine virus.
Mission complete. Let's head back. Back at your hangar, spend your hard-earned resources to
cruel as a wild run-and-gun roguelike that throws you into a cursed apartment block full of angry cultists. You must run through 10 floors of an apartment while escaping a fire. Enemies are cultists from Blood, Dusk, and other retro shooters. After each floor, you will be given a chance to upgrade your stats to progress as well. Movement is lightning fast and the gunplay feels heavy, chaotic, and super satisfying. Kicking cultists out of windows never gets old, and the melee deflect mechanic is way cooler than I expected. For under $10, you get 10 frantic levels that are short but brutally replayable. Voidbreaker is a roguelite FPS that basically hands you a gun and dares you to tear down skyscrapers like they're made of cardboard. In this game, you're not just shooting enemies, you're massacring the architecture itself. The gunplay is flashy, and you can mod your weapon into endless variations that keeps the chaos fresh. There's also some mysterious AI running the show, taunting you with lines about never escaping the system. That setup hints at puzzles or deeper mechanics beyond just shooting, which fits since the dev also made the Entropy Center. Yeah, the mix of brainy possibilities and dumb fun gunplay makes this one stand out in a crowded roguelite scene. Abyssus is a super fun roguelite shooter that really shines with friends. You play as a team diving deep under the ocean to explore a mysterious temple. The roguelike loop is a little slow at first, since weapon unlocks trickle in, but once it picks up, it's addictive. The guns have a real punch to them. I fell in love with the shotgun. Its ult fires a massive blast that kicks you backwards Doom style, letting you dodge and shoot at the same time. It's awesome. This game is 100% best played with friends. When you've got a full squad of 4, the chaos is incredible. The enemies scale with your party size, so it's always a frantic fight for survival. Dead Zone Rogue is a FPS with roguelite elements where you wake with no memories and only a pistol, forced to battle hostile robots and creatures while piecing together the truth of what happened. The sheer variety of weapons is fantastic, and finding a new legendary assault rifle that shoots lightning never gets old. The game really shines when you start putting a build together. By stacking augments, perks, and items, you can become an unstoppable bullet-spewing demigod, which is just as satisfying as it sounds, and the game supports co-op with up to 3 total players, adding to the frantic spaceship battle space and explosion of enemies. And that's it for today. Those were lists the top 15 best action roguelike FPS that you should play in this 2025. Got a hidden gem I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video or discovered a new title to add to your collection, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss future content. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.